Hey guys, gosh, it's been a long day. Oh god, someone's looking in. Run away! Let's do a video somewhere else. Some fucking kids looking in. I just hope they don't come over here because I'm about to do it on the wall. That was funny, wasn't it? Alright, let's see. Fucking leaves, unfortunately, are gonna give me away. Right, first of all, as usual, I'm gonna show you my outfit. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So I was dignifiedly sat at this pub today, and some guy went, "Oh, you're gonna fart." I'm like, fucking rude, I'm a gentleman. Oh, it's crunchy things. It's gonna give me away. Just doing like a catwalk. I don't have my RoboCam thing. Just doing some poses. Falling over. Never mind. Anyway. So, I mustn't laugh. Every time I laugh, I get chest pains. Hey, do you remember that program? Most of you probably won't, but there's a program, a sitcom called Does It Hurt? And the actual title is Only When I Laugh. But the full title is Does It Hurt? Only When I Laugh. But it's just called Only When I Laugh. And it actually hurts every time I laugh. So I can't laugh now. So, oh, I've had a long day today. And I have to be quick because it's dinner time. Of course, I'm in charge of freaking food again. And you know, my mum goes mad if I don't get dinner ready for 8, and it's nearly 8, so luckily I'm just heating up a food that has already been made and prepared by me. So all I have to do is shove it in the microwave and heat it up. I'm not sure it's any good though, because it was already kind of turning when I cooked it, and now it's been like left for a few days. I'm really hoping and praying that it's fine, because if not, I'd have to cook, and it's really late now. So I mean, when I last did this that I did today, which is go out for more time than I normally do, my mum was cooking, but now I'm in charge of cooking again. Now my mum's having breathing problems, so I not only had to think about like going out for 5 hours, but I also had to cook as well, and I didn't think about that. So luckily there's something already made. So yeah, I've got a bit of I've had stomach problems lately. I don't know what's been going on, but since last Tuesday, I think Monday, sorry, it was Tuesday, I've had like gut pains, like trap wind pains that come and go. I usually feel it more like in the belly area here, but today it's been like here. I don't know what could be causing that. I don't know why. I've not always had this problem, so with all these gut pains, but now I've started with these gut pains just recently, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, so it's the 16th of July. So my month anniversary since my birthday. Anyway, I did today what I was gonna do, what I did for my birthday weekend last month. I went with, as you know, I had like a sort of pack meet with a couple of friends, one of whom also wore a tail and he is like me, and we went swimming, then we had lunch at Wetherspoons, and then we went to the park, my local park that I've made videos in before. I'm not sure if I did. I don't think I've actually got any videos on here of me in the park. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But anyway, I should make some videos in the park. So today it was Stockport this time, because we went, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, we made an arrangement to do this every month because I said I didn't want to have to wait until the following year to do this again, you know, my birthday. So we arranged to, me and these two friends arranged to make this a monthly thing because they live far away. So if they live local, we could do this all the time. Well, but as they live far away, we have to spend more time together than I would normally when I go out, like 2 hours or whatever. So it had to be like 5. So last time we did 5 out, probably more than 5 hours, more like 6 hours. And then like this time I did 5 hours because it was too much for me last time. And yeah, so swimming now this month, it shopping, and the next month it'll be swimming again. That's if it happens, because it didn't happen this time after all. So today I pretty much went out on my own because shit happened. It sucks, but you know, things happen. It's okay, I'm used to it. Things all, well, not all, I can't say always, but more often than not, usually don't go to plan in my life. So I can't really say I'm used to it, but I am sort of used to it. I'm used to being let down. I'm used to things just not going to plan because, you know, my life is already very, I don't know what you call it really, but you know, lacking in fun. So, you know, it really sucks when plans don't go to plan for me. Like, if I did fun things all the time and the odd plans didn't work out, that'd be fine, you know, cool with that. But because, like, I never get to do anything fun or, like, hang out with people, it's, like, more of a big deal for me. And I get more sort of anxious and, like, stressed and, like, paranoid. Like, because plans don't go to plan, the next time I make plans with somebody, I'm thinking, no, it's not, I try not to do it consciously, I try not to think like this, but I do think, oh shit, what if it doesn't, is it not gonna, are they gonna cancel, you know, it's like, and it just messes me up sometimes. That's probably why I've got stomach problems, because, you know, I'm afraid people are just gonna, like, let me down and shit, and I'm just, like, worried about it. I'm working on it, though. I know I've just got to change my mindset, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be one of those people who, like, they say you gotta bend and weave like a tree, or you'll break. So I'm trying to be one of those, like, more flexible people that bends and weaves, and, like, if things don't work out, be like, oh, it's no big deal. But also, I can't be like that with people, because it's like, if they think it's no big deal to you, then they'll make less effort, you know, they won't make more effort. But I must tell them it's a big deal. So every time they let me down, every time people let me down, I'm going to be letting them know it is a big deal, because it is to me. And it's really like shit that people keep letting me down, because they know. The people who let me down know that they know how I am. They know my deal. They know my life situation. That I trapped in a life I'm probably not really meant for. Maybe I am. I had I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. It's like where I was lying in bed and I was relaxing, and I kind of went back in time. This means to think about the past. I thought about the past, but I can actually relive the memories, like even the way I felt and thought, like, back then. And that's called Dianetics. And I did that myself. And I had like this revelation, or whatever you call it. And I thought, maybe I am meant for this. Maybe my role in life, cosmically, is to be the protector and be the person who is supposed to not only protect, but like make an environment, you know, wonderful for someone. So that's someone being my mum. So my mum has always had a life where she's always like helped people and gave and gave and gave to people. They never gave it back. She never got anything back for it. They always took and left. She's never had any self-care. So at this point, she's probably empty. So she has like nothing left to give, metaphorically. So I think that my job is to like... Sorry, just idiots coming this way. Sorry. It says Bora. Is that my... That's my neighbour. That's the Bora man. I think. Oh, sorry, he's not an idiot. He's fine. He's my neighbour. Kind of. It doesn't normally act that way though. It's normally very reserved, but stays like kind of acting like the local. Acting a bit rowdy. He's been shopping. He's obviously been a bit new to local shops. What's he got in his arm? Probably booze, like a case of booze or something. I don't know. Toilet roll? Kitchen roll? Yeah, so I think that I'm supposed to be her protector. So I'm supposed to be here to do things for her now, so that she can replenish all of this lost energy. So she's given her best energy to everyone else. Her love, care, help, and even to me. Like, she's basically gone from giving to one person, they fucked off, giving to another person, they've lost, they've buggered off. I'm gonna say buggered off. They've buggered off. And then, you know, so on and so forth, and then me, I'm like the last one. So she's given to me, like growing up and everything, but she's never had that chance to have self-care. She's never had massages, holidays, spa days. I mean, she did do something that was supposed to help her, but I guess it didn't, which was she took to being more spiritual. She didn't meditate, but she kind of did a kind of meditation, I guess. She took to doing like tarot readings and stuff like that, and doing like Wiccan stuff and pagan stuff. So she got like lots of spell books and spell thingies, you know, like little talismans and crystals and magic wandy things, and then pendulums that you do this and they spin like one way for yes and the other way for no to answer questions. She did like tarot readings and stuff like that for people and herself. Every night she'd do that. And she always insisted on quiet when she was doing it, you know. And that was kind of a pain in the ass. Because not only did she do that, and she insisted on quiet for that, but also she did all these other rituals that she require quiet for. And I didn't always know when she was doing these rituals. And I was expected to just know. So I would just like come in the room going, ah! Saying whatever to her. Hello, mama! And she'd be like, my prayers, you're throwing my prayers. And it was like, whoa. I'm not going to lie, but that was kind of stressful for me. But anyway, it didn't work for her. At the time when she was doing all this witchy sort of stuff, this magic and tarot readings and psychic stuff, and she was well into, what's it called? Like astrology and stuff like that. Anything to do with that sort of stuff. Oh, I just put my hand in a web. Ugh. This is very distracting. I'm very sorry. Yeah, it's definitely him. He's just not acting like... I kind of feel like the urge to move, so I'm going to move. I feel the urge to just like move from this spot. I don't know why. I just have this urge. I try not to ignore my instincts and stuff. So I have this urge, so I'm going. So, while she was doing all this stuff, things were going wrong for us. Like, I don't know, it seemed to bring more negativity to us than not. So she stopped doing it. She realised, I guess after a while, like many years she did this for, but after many years, she kind of, I don't know, she stopped for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I'm assuming it's to do with the fact that she noticed that we were having a lot of trouble. Like, the local kids started plaguing us, as you know. This was before I started doing all this wolfy stuff. Wearing tails and ears and shit. you know, Therian, before they found out I was like a Therian and stuff. So they were already bullying my mum for being a witch. They, you know, it was my mum that they targeted first. And then when I became more vocal, because I was dead shy back then, but when I developed a voice when I was like 15 or whatever, 16, then I started sort of fighting back again to be the protector. Remember what I told you about? I feel like I'm the protector of like the family and the house and everything. So I started like giving it welly, like giving them welly whenever they came. By the way, for those who don't know what giving welly means, it just means like, you know, giving back as good as what they give me, aggression wise, and sort of like I was trying to defend and protect the property when they came. I didn't realize that that is what they wanted, and they were actually, this is what they wanted, and this was encouraging them to come more. I didn't know that, but I was just like, maybe if I didn't do that, maybe if I continued to be shy and quiet, maybe they would have like lost interest and buggered off after a while. But they didn't. They kept coming back for more every now and again. But especially when I started the Therian stuff, when I started wearing my wolfy stuff and howling and stuff, they came like every day. And at first they were just like curious about it, and they were nice and pleasant, and they wanted to be my friend, and they wanted to be part of my pack. Like they were a pack. They were already a pack. I was like a lone wolf, but they wanted to be my pack. But at first, when I said I was looking for my pack, they thought I meant like stuffed animals or like no, real people who could also dress as like wolves like me. And they're like, oh, right. So I was actually hoping they would become my friends at the time. So every day I would bother with them, and every day they would be nasty to me, but I kept coming back, because they would come back and they would be like, come and talk to us, you know, and acting like everything was back to normal and they were nice again. So I go and talk to them. They were kind of pleasant for a while, but then they start spitting at me and calling me names and just being like, you could tell they were taking the piss and stuff. So I'd be like, bye, and I'd just walk away. And then after a while of that, whenever they came, they stopped being nice and they just started like wrecking the property and calling me names and throwing stones at me and threatening the dog and throwing stones at the dog and stuff. So that's when I started running at them, and that's where they got that I chased them from. I didn't chase them. What I did was, if I saw them anywhere in the garden or around the garden, I would come out and I would run at them quite fast to scare them off. But I didn't chase them. I was trying to scare them out the garden because they were trespassing. Anyway, yeah. So that happened, and a bunch of other stuff like happened, like ghostly stuff as well, like just lots of bad stuff happened. The ghosts were just, I suppose, trying to warn us, because they weren't like sinister or anything. They didn't do anything really sinister. But once she stopped doing all that stuff, everything kind of calmed down for a while. But unfortunately, I'd sort of riled these kids up, I guess. In my mind, I was trying to do the right thing, and I was trying to like scare them off and defend the property. But what I really should have done was probably ignored them rather than keep talking to them or running at them or whatever. I realise my mistake now, but it's too late, and now they're just like harass me ever after. It's been like 10 years or whatever, and they're still like harassing me. But anyway, it doesn't matter about that. So today was a good day. I still had a good time, even though all of the people I was supposed to meet up with kind of didn't show up. So it's a long, complicated story, and I'm not going to go into it, but they all didn't come, so I went out on my own. And I was at the right place at the right time, because I bought something amazing, and it was cheap. Something that you would expect to be expensive, but it was cheap. I'm hoping it's good. I've not tried it out yet, as in for a period of time to see if it lasts. It might just be cheap crap that doesn't last, but oh my god, it's something I've wanted for a long time that you can norm. It's usually dead expensive. It looked really good though. It's like a children's version of it, but it seemed really good. And I'm so looking forward to trying it out. And in my next video, I will show you guys. Just remind me, just in case I forget. And for those who wanted me to add them to Facebook to enjoy my pack, the fact that I haven't, I'm sorry about that, but it's because my Facebook got deleted and I've just not had a chance to add anyone yet. I've got a new account, sort of. It's somebody else's that they gave me, like a spare account, and they gave it to me, so I'm using that. So yeah, I'm going to add people to that. Just remind me though. Just keep commenting and mithering me. I will add you. Just keep forgetting, because I've just been so busy lately. Busy, just like... I need to focus on my YouTube channel more. Space. Anyway, it's a very long video now, so I'm going to stop. I've probably forgotten to say a load of things, but I will say it in the next video, so it might be another day, but I've got to go do dinner now, so I can't like make a part 2. Bye, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Goodbye before I press the wrong button. My god, what have I done?